Hey traders, midweek MNQ trade, green one. Um, just wanted to run over my quick recap with you, share my experiences. So came into the session yesterday. I'm currently on the 1 minute, but I like to I like to start on the higher time frames. So this here is a 4 hour fair value gap that I was looking at when I came into market. Look, I live in Australia, so it was about I got up about midnight, and the market opens at 12:30 a.m. Um, in America. So came into the session. I had these gaps lined out. We also had the daily equal highs up here on the daily. Sorry guys. So you can see here, we had all these equal highs in this fair value gap. So I was really looking for, the market's been fairly bullish. I was looking for it to come up and at least take this liquidity and probably go up and, at least fill this gap and come up and maybe test all-time highs in the coming days. So 15 minutes, I like to start on the 15 minute. So market opened and I used I used top step X. Sorry guys, I use Top Step X for my trading platform. They've got quite a good system. So what I was looking for when market opened was I was pretty much just watching, see what happened. I was looking for price to go lower and purge some of these lows before going higher. We had London low here, and we also had Asia low down here. So but that was sort of outside this 4 hour value gap. We may have come down, tapped it, and then held this and then continued up. Once we started purging down, then I always flick to then the 1 minute or the 5 minute and start having a look at what price action is doing. So what happened was we came down, you can see we had London highs up here. So what I was looking for was we were down in this 4 hour value gap. You can see we had quite the move down. I wasn't going to be trading the first 5 minute candle for obvious reasons. So we did have this big move down, changing state of delivery. Again here, after a quick change there on the 1 minute, continued lower. Then what I was looking for was we're in this 4 hour value gap. So we had all this price action come down. Then we had quite a big reaction to come back up. So what I was waiting for was I was going to be patient. I wasn't going to jump in here because what can easily happen is price can come up, retest all over here, and then come down and take Asian low there. So what I was looking for was for these candles here, these down close candles. I was looking for these to be inverted, which we got. So a nice inversion fair value gap. That's what we're looking for, right? So looking for price action to start disrespecting some of these bearish fair value gaps. We did that. And then as we came back up, what I was looking for, we created a bullish fair value gap down here. So what I was waiting for, I was happy to be patient, wait for price, retest all this region here, come back down, see if we were going to continue down through here, turn this into a inversion for a value gap as well, and then continue down through Asian low and potentially down even lower. My guess was we were bullish and we're probably going to continue higher with all the recent price action. So I just waited, guys. Waited. You can see here this candle came down, tested the fair value gap, respected it. This one came in, respected it. On this one here, I figured it was time then to try my hand in a trade. So I got in here. I put my stop below this fair value gap. I wasn't going to risk putting it down here. That's another, that's like another 10 points. And it was probably then going to continue down lower, right, and take out Asian low. So if I wasn't prepared, if this gap wasn't going to hold, I'm out. So entered. Really what I was targeting initially was London highs, with then the view obviously to continue higher and come up and take out, this daily, all these equal highs up here. You can see there if you had held that trade, it would have been a really nice risk to reward. Look, guys, I went in 3 contracts here. You can see 3 MNQs. Went in there, nice tight risk. I took the first one off when we came back up here and tested some of these highs. Took this one off at about 48 points to secure some profits. Moved my stop up to break even. So it didn't come back and get me. Would have been a small win or a decent win. So after this, moved up my remaining 2 to just in profit. And then let the other ones run up. You can see here we came back through, we took these highs, I held it for a little while and then closed out at about 90, close to 90 points profit, and made about, just over $400 US. And you can see here, obviously the analysis was fairly well on point, although it did take through until the afternoon session. In fact, after market close to come through and actually run through these highs here. And then since then, it's obviously continued. So look, I can't hold these accounts after market closes anyway. So I was happy with my trade. I was only in the trade for 10 minutes, I think. Made my money and ran. If it had gone through, sometimes price action is really, really efficient and it just continues up through quickly, and I will follow through as best I could through to there and taking out these highs. But as it was, close to 100-point trade, happy with that, and kept a tight risk. So hopefully that helps. Look, the best scenario, I guess, the learning out of this would have been maybe to wait for a closure above here. This is your change in state of delivery technically on your 1 minute. You can see all these down close candles. So really, once we came up and had a big closure through here, then you could have taken a long, bang, you still would have been safe and in profit. You can see down here, we came back, retested. This is actually a 5-minute fair value gap, but retested some of these old highs and then continued higher. And you can see here we've been running on overnight. So, but yeah, overall happy with my trade. You can see my executions there. Good luck, traders. Catch up in the next one. Peace.